In this demonstration we will look at the exothermic reaction of the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide solution using potassium permanganate or potassium manganate 7 crystals. Now we've done this in several ways to show you some of the do's and don'ts. The best way of doing this demonstration is on top of a light source such as an overhead projector, where you can see the full effect of the steam being produced hitting the ceiling in a normal laboratory. The setup should be straightforward. You should use just enough hydrogen peroxide solution, 30%, so the strong stuff, to cover the base of the conical flask. You then get some potassium permanganate crystals, about half a spatula, quarter to half a spatula, drop it into the container and get your hand out of the way. You can also do this experiment on a bench. If you use a conical flask, it is far better than using a beaker. Again, the volume of hydrogen peroxide solution that you use is sufficient to cover the base of the conical flask, and add in a quarter of a spatula of potassium permanganate. If you do this with a beaker rather than a conical flask, you've got the additional challenge of cleaning up all the mess that gets spat out from the top of the beaker. And you know what a mess potassium permanganate crystals can be. It takes a lot of damp cloth to clean up that purple stain. You do need to check that you are using sufficient hydrogen peroxide without going overkill. In the demonstration here, I failed to check or failed to notice that the conical flask I was using had a slight hump in the bottom, and the amount of hydrogen peroxide I put in did not cover the hump, hence the less than spectacular outcome. The cleanup is straightforward. Add sufficient water to dissolve the potassium permanganate crystals, swirl around. You won't get rid of the MnO2 that way, but you will get out any unused, unreactive permanganate crystals as the purple solution. Put this to waste and then get some soapy water in to clean out the brown MnO2 precipitate stains. Enjoy.